Hi, welcome. Today, for my musings and music, I wanted to muse about how loved ones who have passed on can still come back and visit you. And it happens to me a lot, but this morning sitting out here, it happened big time, which inspired me. I was playing this Dixieland Delight sitting out here in the hill country of Texas, and a mother deer and her two fawns came up to the clearing. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It's raining, so I can't really. They came up to that clearing right there, which is a green belt, and the deer sometimes come that way. But I'm down here visiting, so I have not seen the deer this visit. And this morning I was sitting out here on the patio and I wanted to play Dixieland Delight. And while I was playing Dixieland Delight, and I know this is going to sound like I'm making this up, but you can't make this stuff up, y'all. So I was sitting here and I was playing the part of Dixieland Delight that goes like this: white-tailed buck deer, munching on clover. And right when I was playing that, a mother deer and her two fawns came up to that clearing. You cannot plan that. But what makes that special to me is this. I believe that when your loved one dies, they come back in so many different ways, and you have to be alert to those ways. You have to be knowing that what you're seeing is what you're seeing, if that makes sense. So when my mother passed away 7 years ago, and she had just passed, and my brother and I were sitting in her room, and a deer came to the window and looked in. And right in our window, and I said right then and there, "That's Mom." And I could just feel it. I knew it was Mom. Now, some of you are going to turn off right now because you don't believe in this stuff, but I believe in it. And it happens to me a lot. And I'm here visiting my brother in his home, just a few miles from my parents' home where she passed. And this deer appears when I'm singing this song, visiting my brother. So the first thing I said was, "Hi, Mom." "Oh, Mom, hi." And I do believe it was my mother. So that's my musing. If you, my father always appears to me as a dove. And, that's another story. But whenever I see a white-tailed dove, also, I always say, "Hi, Dad." Please consider commenting on this video and tell me, have you ever experienced this, and how? And tell me your experience with somebody that you know was a loved one coming to say hello to you. The song is Dixieland Delight by Alabama. Rolling down a backwood Tennessee byway, one arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the other, sweet soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together with my Dixieland Delight. Spent my dollar, park in a holler 'neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, loving on a Mason-Dixon light. It's my life, oh so right, my buck deer munching on clover, red-tailed hawk sitting on a limb, chubby old groundhog croaking bullfrog, free as a feeling in the wind. Homegrown country girl gonna give me a whirl on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as a seven, living in heaven with my Dixieland delight. And that is it. So please consider, if you can hear me over this rain, please consider subscribing, like, and comment. Thank you. I hope that you have a story to tell me. Bye. Right there is where I saw her.